Good morning, class. Welcome to today's grammar class. The topic before us is adverb. What are the learning outcomes? We have three learning outcomes. One, where you as students you should be able to define adverb. Two, identify adverbs in sentences. And three, you should be able to insert appropriate adverbs into some given sentences. From the topic, adverb, how many syllables do we have? 2, correct. We have add and verb. This is the first syllable and this is the second syllable. Writing your add properly, you have ADD, add plus verbs. Adverbs add to verbs. They do not just add to verbs, they also add to adjectives. They add to adjectives, they add to adverbs as well. If I may ask, what are you doing at the moment? Some students will say they are sitting, which is correct. Some would say listening. Some would say writing. You are all correct. Writing, listening, sitting, they are all verbs. And verbs, we all know, are action words. So we started you gave me some examples earlier on. We said sit, we said write, and we said listen. How can you sit? You can be properly seated, You can write legibly, and you can listen how attentively. We can sit properly, we can write legibly, and we can listen attentively. Let's look at a story. There's a storyline, and the storyline says, a poor lives far away from his school. Mondays to Friday, he walks very fast to school and listens attentively in class. He plays in the garden at noon. Can somebody think if there are adverbs in the storyline? Yes, there are. We can see attentively. We can see in the garden, and we can see at noon. Let's work with that. And this brings us to the different types of adverbs that we have. Adverbs of time, adverbs of place, adverbs of manner, frequency, degree. Because of time, we will look at the storyline and discuss the adverbs in there. We have the verb listen, and how does the boy listens? He listens attentively. So we ask ourselves, how does he listen? How? And for this brings us to adverbs of manner, because adverbs of manner answers the question how. How does the boy listen in class? He listens attentively. In the garden, this is a place where the boy plays, in the garden. So here we'll talk about adverb of place, which answers the question where. And we have the last underlined adverb there, at noon, which tells us the time the boy plays at noon. which answers it. Adverbs of time answers the question when. When does he play? At noon.